Welcome to Monad Pilates Studio. I'm Shemaine Locano. This is my concept of Monad Pilates. I'm going to explain to you today a reason of the why behind the studio. So I'm going to start today with the reformers and why I chose these specific reformers. Now, I'm a classically taught Pilates instructor, but I'm also more on the modern side. I wouldn't say that I'm contemporary, but I do some contemporary things, but I would say I'm more along the lines of being more clinical than anything. So the reason why I chose the BASI Reformers is because of their adaptability, right? They have a little bit wider base here on the bed, so they can accommodate someone with a big body like mine. I'm 250 plus pounds, 6'3", so you can accommodate a football player, all the way down to somebody that does gymnastics or that has way narrower shoulders. And there's about 9 different positions just with the shoulder blocks alone, right? Now, the headrest right here that you see is up. This is controlled back here, and it's just the one touch up, and it's up and it locks in place, and you can continue doing the rest of your routine. To put it down, all you do is just pull this ring on the bottom and it comes right back down. Now, the other added feature I like in here is this foot bar, right? So this foot bar comes out here and it's adjustable this way, as well as when you convert it to a mat, as you can see here, this is a reformer, right? As you can see underneath here, you see these two right here. Those are the 2 plates here to make the mat as well. Now, if you come in here a little bit closer and you see down into the well here, where we adjust the springs, there's 3 different levels of spring adjustments. Now, on most reformers, you're gonna have just 1 bar, and then there's these 2 little screws on the top. That's usually the most you can get out of it. But by having this, there are so many different combinations that you can come up with. So not only is it highly adaptable, it's highly versatile as well. So you can have your springs. I have all springs on right now. I'm just gonna take these off for all intents and purposes. So if I have 1 spring, 1 red spring on the bottom, you know, it's tight, right? If I move it to the second one, it becomes even tighter. And if I move it to the third one up here, it becomes like a whole nother spring. It's almost double the load of where it was down on the first one. So now you can imagine your different spring combinations for what you're doing as to whether you want to go 1 blue spring. You can go 1 blue spring on the bottom, 1 red spring on the top, 1 yellow spring in the middle. You can really change your combinations here. This part here is removable as well, right? Depending on what you're doing on the reformer, again, highly adaptable. Now, if we come back in here to the back, you'll see this is adaptable going up and down, but also the width going in and out, right? So it gives a more precise reading for what you're doing and for the body that you have in front of you. Because most reformers, you have to adapt to the reformer or to the apparatus. The apparatus doesn't necessarily adapt to you. And that's what I liked about the BASI reformers, is that they adapt to the person that they have down here. And so it gives a more true Pilates experience. Now, you'll also notice there's no jingle jangle. Come down to 1 red spring, and I'm just gonna move this out. I'm on a yellow right now, and just moving this out. You don't really hear anything. A really comfortable ride. Now that we discussed that, how do we go from this to this, right? So how you do that is, first of all, you would detach all your springs on the bottom. I've already made this one, so I'm gonna convert this one back to a reformer, okay? So I just take this bottom one off. I like to put these underneath, And then I take the other one off here as well. From here, I have my stoppers already that I put in here, right? And I just put those to the side. This comes here. I put my stoppers in, lock this in place. Now, bring this back up. There we go. I just bring my reformer back down right here, reattach my springs. We're converted right back to a reformer, ready to go. And now to reconvert it back, real easy. Take these off right here. Go ahead and push this all the way back. Good, now I take out my stoppers. I like to bring this all the way down first. So bring this down. This could be locked in place here. Good, then from here, take these, open it back up. Put your two stoppers so you don't lose your stoppers. Put those right here. Good, and then from here, coming back out. And you just match, and this was the first one. There we go. And we are all set. And now you're back to your mat. Everything is all set. These right here are your spine correctors. Now, I also teach mat classes as well, and I like to use the spine corrector in the mat class. It works also when you're doing a reformer class, but just for transition's sake, everything else, I just really like doing it with mat. Now, these you'll notice have already what we call the F2 plates are already on here, right? And if you look on the side of the reformer where these BASI plates are, these can come off and you can put your F2 plates on there. Now, what is the F2? If you come over here with me, this is an example of your F2 system. So it's adaptable. You can move and change, right? These also you could take out, instead of them going out this way, they can go that way. So you have a lot of adaptability here. Now, I also left one of these off because I wanted to show you how easy it is to put on and how you can even interchange with even the handles as well, right? So it's the same thing on there as it is here. So for here, all it is, you start it here, this goes through, and here we are, ready for work, just like that. Now, also too, my studio, we use the ring. I call them the rings of power. So I have rings of power classes, specific classes where we just use the ring. Also too, I integrate it into the reformer classes as well, and also into Athlates. Now, some of you are gonna ask me, whoa, what was that word you just used? Athlates. It's athleticism mixed with Pilates. Athlates, it's trademarked, don't try to steal it, already done. Also too, I use balls as well. The little balls, these are the 25 centimeter balls. I use these on mat as well as the reformer. And I love to use the box. So we'll do like short box with the ball instead of the ring or a dowel rod. Let me show you, because I know you're like, well, he's got this set up. Is he gonna show us something at least? Yes. So you can get a quick kind of idea of what I mean by the F2 system. Now, from here, I'm gonna lean back. And from here, I can come bring it in and bring it back down. And bring it in and bring it back down. This is just an example of something that you can do with the springs as well. You could sit up on here, get nice and tall as you can, and we can do funnel work here. You could do some shoulder work as well, or you can even do tricep work as well. So you can work your whole upper body from here, as well as the lower body, where we can go feet and straps as well. So something for foot and strap might come here, and we might start here, and we might do something as simple as leg circles. And last but not least, on our tour of the Monad Pilates studio, is we have here a Hume Health scale. You come in, you stand on the scale, it gives you your body fat, your weight, how hydrated you are, what's your metabolic age. It gives you all this information and it's right in the palm of your phone. So there's nothing that you have to download or anything else. There's no sheets of paper. You know what it is right when you start. So we can use this scale to track your progress as you go. And it's just as accurate as the in-body scale that you find in most health or gym facilities. It's as accurate or more accurate than that. Well, I'd like to thank you for taking a tour with me of the Monad Pilates studio and also seeing what we have to offer. And I invite you to come down for a workout.